love sports and getting together and playing golf or doing kind of something similar, that is your self-care, because that's giving you the connection and that sense of belonging that you need.
Okay.
In terms of kind of body, I think we need to, that doesn't really differ really whether you're a man or a woman. We need to move our bodies, we need to exercise. And I think one thing that it's difficult for men to connect with is they're very good at going hard and fast. And that is great. The cardiovascular exercise is great for our heart health and our lung health and our insulin resistance. And also in terms of building and preventing kind of age-related muscle loss and all of those things, and lifting weights, which is great for preventing osteoporosis. But what about more gentler exercises that allow you to down-regulate your stress systems, down-regulate your sympathetic nervous system, your stretching, your yoga? I'm not saying that you should go to a yoga class filled with women, but is that something that you could incorporate more? I've got a male client at the moment who's loving Pilates, and we've built a routine where a Monday night is Pilates night, and he does 30 minutes of Pilates, and God, that helps him so, so much. But then he's also running 15 to 20 kilometers a week. So again, It's that something hard and fast and something kind of relaxing. So you need to think about your mind, we need to think our body, and you do need to think about connection. And I think, just because I understand you don't want to journal, well, can you just meditate? I use the Calm app. Can you do something that you enjoy, a hobby? Can you bond with men over a shared purpose, over some kind of shared sport? And then can you do something as well as hard and fast, like lifting weights and running? Can we do the other that? Something stretching, something kind of mind-body connection like yoga.
I love it, because I've seen it, like, for me, I've seen what my sister, my mom, how they bond, and how friends of, like, my girlfriend and her friends used to bond and stuff, and it was like, it's like all touch and hugs and spending quality time together. Where guys were kind of like looking around, going, "Fuck, what do we do here?" Like, how do we? And that's why I'm a big fan of like jujitsu, DDP yoga, because
Wow,
it's
brilliant.
stuff that can make you go, but it can combine like meditation, some of it, but it can also do it in a cool way, like with rock
Yes.
music. It's sad that we need to go, how do we make this more masculine? Like jiu-jitsu is amazing. When I'm really sad, I've been signed off training for a bit. And then suddenly now I've got into my head, how do I go back? I'm start building into my head of, oh, what if I go in and I'm bad and terrible again, and I've lost all my,
Oh,
technique? Immediately guys kind of going, I'm looking
yeah.
for problems that are there. And I think that's what a lot of guys need, is a way of kind of going, like, this is a downtime. Let all that out. Talk to somebody, write it out. Like you're saying, meditation. Let the thoughts go, because we're not dealing with it, are we? We're kind of just keeping it swirling, 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 going in day after day after day, bringing that bullshit
Yeah,
and
yeah.
increasing it, rather than actually going, actually, like you're saying, I could go and get a sport. I could do this. I could do that. It's This is why I wish I had somebody like you years ago, because I think when the stress and the evil side of it, I put myself through, making myself
Mm.
physically sick, and even now, I'm now gonna have like two of you, one on each shoulder, the devil and the good one, going, stop that, get on with it. But what research then would you want people to do into this? What would you like to people to do to kind of change society so we're working healthier?